All week on Studio 5, we are celebrating the revival of so-called grandma hobbies. A whole new generation is getting hands-on with arts and crafts that were popular when, and as they do, discovering the contentment that comes from being creative. Well, today's topic of focus lands personal because I recently found out that my own baby sister, my trendy, darling, 20-something TikTok-loving sister, is a scrapbooker.
Sadie Parker. I am a wife, a first-time mom, and I also happen to be Brooke's little sister. After my baby boy Lad was born, I found something that has brought me a lot of joy, and that is scrapbooking. I was invited to join a friend's scrapbooking group and instantly became hooked. After we put our littles down for the night, we gather in messy buns, sweat sets, with snacks in hand while we spread out our supplies and enjoy some much needed girl time. Initially started as a simple way to document those firsts, his first month, his first smile, his first holiday, and it quickly became more than that and is now very much so a creative outlet for me. I am usually a digital girl. I love TikTok and Instagram, but there's something about putting my phone to the side and creating a gift for my baby that I hope he enjoys and loves to look at over and over as he continues to grow up. Each page I put together kind of tells a sweet story, not just of him, but of us growing together. And in a season of life where so much is changing and happening, scrapbooking is something that kind of slows things down for me. So even in the chaos of life, there is space for creativity and joy.
Okay, is that the cutest scrapbook club that you've ever seen? And maybe those layouts, haven't said that word in a while, take you back. It's one of the many reasons I'm so proud of her. She is the best mom. It just makes my heart so proud. And we were on FaceTime the other day talking about this. I still giggle. I just can't believe that she's scrapbooking like I used to back when I was, I guess, a little younger, but around her age. And I reminded her, as I've reminded you, this is a badge of honor, I worked at a scrapbook store my whole teenage life. And so I'm like, hold on. And we were on FaceTime, and normally we're just like cooing over the babies together, but I ran upstairs to a little storage closet and I pulled out my cropper hopper, which was filled with, there's file folders, red paper, yellow paper, orange paper, polka dot paper. And I showed her, and yeah, I think she's excited about what might be her birthday present. I said, take it all. Isn't that so fun that all of those old supplies are now getting new life? And speaking of those supplies, we used to go to specialty stores, right? For the paper, the scissors, the stickers, and the glue, but those don't exist anymore. So where does the modern day scrapbooker shop? Well, Studio 5 creative editor Jill Brodbent is happily speaking to this part of the crafting comeback. Okay, first, I want your reaction to that darling group of 20-something new moms circled up. Aren't they cute?
I can't even handle it. It makes me so happy.
They're doing it.
Yes, because it did kind of like just slow down a little bit. We just got busy, right? And we just kind of thought, oh, the like crafting part of things aren't as important as making the memories, which is true, but there is space and room for that crafting experience.
Yeah.
And when it produces your family history and your legacy, then the crafting and like the importance of what you're doing is so fulfilling.
Yeah.
But actually getting in with the products is the fun part of doing that. So I love that they are seeing it and coming back to it.
I loved hearing Sadie say contentment and joy.
Yes.
Because that's what creativity is for women, right? It's more than just the pages or the layouts. It's even more than the pictures, though that is the most important part, is preserving those memories. But it's that internal feeling of like, this brings me joy.
Yes, yep, and it's just the accomplishment and the fun of picking the paper and picking the stickers. Like, that's all part of the whole process. And you'll look back and say, oh, look how cute. That was kind of funny that was on trend then, but it doesn't matter because same with our clothes and our scrapbook pages, right? So you just go with it and enjoy the process.
I think she'll enjoy my vintage paper collection.
I think she's going to be excited.
She's going to be thrilled. So the stores aren't here, but the products are still easily found. You just need to know where to look.
Exactly. So yes, we used to be able to run into our little like corner scrapbook store, right? But now those don't really exist. But the product offering has not really slowed down much.
Really?
It's kind of fine-tuned, and you know, some brands have just kind of amped up and become the the face of the brand of the.
They've assumed the throne.
Yeah, but it is still, there's so much available, and there's different ways to do this. So first is retail,
Yes,
obviously.
yes.
So Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they always carry, there's an aisle for scrapbooking. The difference is it's going to be that you can get it really fast. Like if you needed something tomorrow, you can go grab it at Hobby Lobby, but the selection isn't as robust as some of the other places. So my go-to for retail is scrapbook.com.
Okay.
So website, they carry every brand. So here is just a sampling, like, so this is your Maggie Holmes collection.
Why didn't I think of that?
Of course, it's like the Amazon for scrapbooking. Every brand that there is
lives there.
And then scrapbook.com has their own brand as well, their own signature brand.
This is their brand.
This is their brand. This is Maggie Holmes, which is a collection we've known forever through American Crafts. So all of those products are available on scrapbook.com. The site is really easy to shop if you're looking for a theme or certain products. So scrapbook.com for sure.
Good.
Now the next really fun way to get into scrapbooking, and I love this for these groups that are meeting regularly, is a monthly subscription. So just like you might do, you know, your makeup or something like that, you can do that with scrapbooking products.
Oh, how fun.
So Hip Kit Club is this one right here, and they send you a monthly box, so you pay just per month and it automatically ships to you, and it comes with a really fun theme every month. Tons of embellishments, really, really fun.
Cute.
Then Allie Edwards, who we love for just the storytelling concepts.
Yes.
There's a quarterly kit, and that's always a theme, and so you get all of these products once a quarter. So depending on either your style and aesthetic or also how often you're wanting product to go through, subscriptions are a really good way. There's some others, but these are my favorites.
So these will be seasonal, like it's summer, so we're reaching for the summer paper.
Yep, it'll be fun options for you, and they'll just come and you'll get surprised in what's in your order. So.
I remember how giddy I got at Down Memory Lane. That was the store I worked at when the new product line would arrive and you'd unbox it and put it on the shelves. You get a similar rush, I imagine, with the subscription option.
It's really fun.
Okay,
so,
third option, there are still direct sales
Direct
options.
sales, right. So Stampin' Up! Has recently added a lot more scrapbooking product to their line, and Creative Memories, which is kind of like one of the OGs, right? And they've really kind of come into some of the newer trends, and so there's lots of options. What I also love about direct sales is you can order directly through their website, just as if you were shopping retail, but you can also find someone who might be hosting these nights. So if you're looking for a community in scrapbooking, then connect with one of these consultants or distributors for these companies, because they're holding workshops or classes and things, and then you'll find like-minded people who might be wanting to do this with you, like Sadie has.
I can think of those early girlfriends that I found back in, I mean, there's something about doing something creative together that does fuel you and connect you. And we know women out there want to be part of a community. They want that girlfriend vibe. So what a way to do it.
I know, so fun.
Okay,
Pick it back
Jill,
up.
thank you so
Get
much.
Your copper hopper out.
Should we pull out our paper cutter and just
We
start?
should.
Do you home Fiskars scissors still?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Sure.
I mean, we need to be using these things. Sadie inspired us. Sadie inspired me. Thank you. So did you, Jill. We appreciate it.